Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about something fascinating happening in the digital world. TikTok users, now called themselves TikTok refugees, have been migrating en masse to RedNote, or 小红书as it is called in Chinese. While RedNote might seem like an Instagram clone, it's actually being used more like Google by Chinese users. Interestingly, this trend pushed RedNote to the top of the App Store downloads in both the US and the UK this January. Isn't that incredible? As someone fluent in English and deeply connected to both worlds, I dove into the conversations on RedNote during the early days of this migration. I also kept an eye on discussions on platforms like Reddit and X. The experience was eye-opening, and I was thrilled to receive hundreds of likes for my efforts to bridge the understanding between these two communities. First, I want to say a big thank you. As someone who lived outside China for years, I was genuinely surprised by the level of curiosity about life in China, our social systems, daily routines, food, and culture. Before I started making YouTube videos, I noticed that many popular creators on YouTube discussing China often perpetuated stereotypes far from the realities I have observed. This migration to RedNote has shown that many people are open to exploring authentic perspectives, and for that I'm so grateful. One thing I found particularly heartwarming is the openness of most netizens engaged in this cultural exchange. While I'm more familiar with the British systems like the NHS and public schools, engaging with these TikTok refugees gave me new insights into the diversity of the American society. For many Chinese users, the experience is probably even more remarkable. One comment on RedNote summed it up perfectly. Before we met on RedNote, we thought the other side looked like monsters. Now we realize they are friendly, a bit shy, and share more in common with us than we imagined. That's the magic of social media. It can connect us in ways traditional media never could. But let's not forget that it is a double-edged sword. While it provides unprecedented access to information and connections, it can amplify biases and divisions. Algorithms thrive on controversy, often encouraging disputes and reinforce echo chambers. It's a powerful tool, but one we must use wisely. It's easy to stay in our comfort zones online. Human nature drives us to seek out information that aligns with what we already believe. It is called cognitive coherence. But stepping out of that comfort zone can be so rewarding, whether you are in China, the US, or anywhere else. Let's challenge ourselves to explore new perspectives. For English speakers, this is particularly achievable because so much of the world's information is available in English. To wrap up, I'd like to share a tip from a legendary investor, Jim Rogers. He suggests broadening your worldview by following these diverse media outlets. Each has its own biases, but they provide a more balanced view of the world. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. As Chinese New Year approaches, I'm currently staying with my parents in the mountains of Anji, a beautiful town about 3 hours drive away from Shanghai. We have a busy schedule over the next few days. I can't wait to show you more in next week's video. See you then!